Hey everybody, Chris from Cardboard Crazies back with you today. I have a mystery box that came in. It came in a little early. This is an order that I got from eBay. I did already take the label off. This particular mystery box has a chance to win. I know it's Incredible Hulk 181. Then there's one to win the first appearance of Carnage, and I believe ASM 129. Don't hold me to that one though, because I can't remember all of them that were shared on the image for it. But I don't expect to win any of those from this, but you never know. And the way they say it is, if you don't try, if you don't buy, you can't win. So we're going to press our luck today and see what we get from this. So here's hoping to having something decent in this box. So I'm going to go ahead and open this for you. Always try to be extra careful opening your boxes, especially when you buy from eBay, because you never know how people ship, and you don't want to potentially damage or ruin anything that you got in your shipment or your box or whatever it is you're opening. That's for anything that you order, really, but especially when you're ordering something collectible. Now again, I don't know how collectible these are going to be, but we're about to find out. So we are in our box. Okay, so they did a pretty decent job. They shipped in this box here, and then they packed it inside of that. So let's see, just making sure anything else isn't inside the box. No, there's not. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that over there. And here we go. Does appear that they are double taped. Scotch tape to me is okay. I know that people have this thing about putting your comics in Scotch tape. There's something in there. I know that people have this thing about using Scotch tape and not putting them on comics, but to me it doesn't really bother me, especially if you're careful. I know that sometimes you get those older bags that like to crinkle when you put Scotch tape on them, but a nice view of my farm you're getting right there. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have them off. I thought we had them off the board. There's one off the board and two off the board. Okay, so I think this is supposed to have 1 to 5 comics in it. One or some came in this black bag, and then this one in the back came bagged by or boarded by itself. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the one on the back, see what we got here. So our first comic in this mystery box is a little freebie to say thank you. Turok #1. Oh, that's awesome. So that's really cool. They added a freebie in there. Let me get my camera here for you. They added a freebie in with Turok #1, the Dinosaur Hunter. It is a Valiant comic, but I love my #1s, and to add that was unnecessary, but they did anyways, and I think that's really cool. I will go back and look at my eBay to get the seller. Should any of you want to go back and look at this this seller, and perhaps, I guess depending on what's in the rest of this, maybe go buy them or look at them. Give them a look-see. So here we go. We are boarded inside and trying to get the tape off. Okay, so there we go. We got our comics out and put them in a nice black bag, and then we're gonna set them to the side and look. No, they're taped. You know, it always happens that way. You put your knife up and then find out that they are indeed taped. So I'm going to try to do this very carefully. Okay, we got the top off. All right, so here we go. Our first comic of the mystery box. I'm going to do this so that you can see it the same time I see it. Here we go. Is a Trinity of Sin, the Phantom Stranger. It's a DC comic. That is number 12 from the New 52. That's some pretty cool artwork on the front of it. I'm not 100% familiar with the Phantom Stranger. Now, it doesn't mean I've never heard of him. I've just never read much of his stuff or about him. So maybe I'll give that a look if I can find some earlier issues. All right, so the comics that they sent are kind of turned every which way. So I'm going to go ahead and flip those. And our second comic, this one looks a little older from behind. So let's flip it and see. We have Punisher Warzone, number 1. That's a nice one. Pretty nice condition too. Wow. Let's get a closer look at this. I'm gonna put these back here on top. So we got Punisher Warzone number 1, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Looking at this book, from the outside without taking it out of the bag, I mean, this is there may be, yeah, there's one little spine tick. Let's see here, right here. But you have to forgive me. I have pencil and pencil grit all under my finger. I teach art, so that's why my fingers are dirty, dealing with crayons and colored pencils and stuff all day. But that's a really nice book. Pretty good condition too. So that's cool. I don't have a lot of Punisher. If you watch my last video, I did pick up Punisher 2099 number 1. But here we have the Punisher Warzone number 1. Okay? So, third comic from the box, not including the freebie, is going to be, put this out here in front of you, The Amazing X-Men number 9. Okay. I am getting some that I'm a fan of. I will tell you I am not up to date on the newer modern comics. Don't know a ton about them, but hey, Amazing X-Men number 9 would give me a good reason to start. Okay, next comic. This is a little bit thicker of a book, so I'm imagining it's probably a 90s book. You know how they are. They're always those super thick books. So let's take a look. Slow turn, slow turn. The Uncanny X-Men number 304, Fatal Attractions. Now, I do have, I've got the Fatal Attractions where Magneto rips out the skeleton from Wolverine. I've got that one. I've got one other one that has the hologram on the front. So, it's not a bad comic. It's in pretty good condition, so I'm not gonna complain. So it was Uncanny X-Men 304. All right, so sorry, I didn't mean to put my finger right in front of that. Last comic of the mystery box, and this one is bagged pretty roughly. We got a dog ear on the bag. Anyways, see, it flips up. This definitely feels older. Probably a 80s book, and it's a little too small to be anything pre-80s, but let's take a look. Ooh, we have Superman and the Spectre. This is DC Comics Presents number 29. And this is from January of... It's a Jim Starlin. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna guess this is probably around the early 80s. Yeah. I mean, all these books have been in pretty good condition, so they were probably stored, or they were likely stored very well. I'm super happy with this. I mean, we got a good mixture: Superman, the X-Men, Punisher. Then we got the Phantom Stranger, which I'm not familiar with. And then as a bonus, they added in this Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter #1. So, hey, all in all, I'm super happy with this. I mean, I didn't get one of the Chase comics that they were advertising. But, you know, it's like I said, you don't win them all. If you go into these thinking that you're going to get a super awesome comic every time, then you're going to lose the majority of the time and not find usually what you're looking for. So, what was your favorite that I pulled out of this mystery box? Was it the Turok, the freebie? Was it the Phantom Stranger? Maybe it was Superman and the Spectre, or the Uncanny X-Men. I'm going to try to get this so you can see it. The Magneto hologram on the front. That's pretty... I used to love these holograms, man. They were... I bought the Marvel cards all the time, trying to find the holograms. And then Marvel Masterpieces had the silver embossed etched cards and everything. Then you got Amazing X-Men #9 by Yost, Kyle, Barbary, Wong, and Rosenberg. And then probably my favorite from the group was the Punisher Warzone #1. I just love the cover with the Punisher skull cut out from the cover, and you can see it through. And then Punisher, you know, ra-ta-ta-ta, shooting his gun off. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome comic. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I've got one more mystery box coming in this week. I will be ordering a couple more throughout the week. That way I've got some stuff for next week. Maybe making a return to Edward McKay to see if I can find some more awesome stuff. Then I'm supposed to be picking up 3 short boxes of comics that I'm going to probably go through one at a time for 3 different videos from a friend of mine. And that just doesn't want them anymore. So I've got a lot of stuff coming for you. I'm just kind of having to do it as I have time. Today, my daughter's not with me, and I got off work, just got home. So I figured, why not? You know, I've got a little bit of free time before the wife gets home from work. Might as well make use of it. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment. If you feel so inclined, subscribe. As always, be a blessing to someone today. Most of all, God bless. Have a great one, folks.